Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. And it took me a while to decide on this one, honestly, because when I looked at all these suggestions, a lot of them was about love, but at this time I'm feeling intuitively that you do guys need some maybe guidance when it comes to your own manifestations, or at least to realize what's blocking your manifestation. So I came to conclusion that we're going to do a reading on how to unblock your manifestation and what could be possibly that thing that's blocking it for you. Because sometimes we don't really understand because we don't step out and observe the patterns in our life, and it's completely normal. I do catch myself doing that from time to time when I'm like, damn it, I knew about this, but I need to make it my routine. And we have my intuitive deck as usual to choose from. And for pile number 1, we have this card over here. Whoever is new to my channel, I read from abstract as well. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 4. So take a minute, stop the video if you need some more time, if you want to look at all of them at once, and I'm gonna catch you there. Hello tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 1, this intuitive card here, let's take a look at what's up. So prior to this, we're going to channel a bit what can be the blockage for you. I keep seeing a crown, a crown, a crown. A crown, and I see a chariot card. For some of you, the movement or overachieving might be one of the blockages for you. So when I'm talking about movement, it can be talking about you needing to get somewhere physically in order to fulfill and to get your manifestation. For some others of you, that crown is talking about ego. But again, you know, the wanting to get something maybe more that is visible for others rather than yourself. So now we get into the place where what it is that you want to do, what you want to achieve, and how you want to be visible for others. These are two different things, okay? So don't mistake what your soul is craving for and what your ego is, because ego wants to get a lot, and ego wants to be respected. Okay, respected, seen, visible, or do something that is very appreciated by a lot of people. But ask yourself a question: is that something that your soul desires, or your soul is kind of trying to lead you somewhere else? So these are just rhetoric questions, okay? So let's take a look at your cards. What is it that is blocking your manifestation, please? What is it that's blocking your manifestation? what do we have here? Look, high honors partly was blocking your manifestations, right? This recognition is somehow coming through here too. Okay, let's see what you should be doing actually, or paying attention to when it comes to your manifestation. Yearning and abroad. So that's that physical movement that I saw, I think, that we're going to be talking about. Wanting to be maybe in a different place. What you should pay attention to. Journey. What did I say? Right? Okay, one more. 2 cards talking about abroad or being somewhere else. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be physical journey for a lot of you too, because, you know, we have so many people watching this. That can be your mental journey as well. But for a lot of people, this is going to be a different place, location. You might be not in the right place where you want to be, you know. Okay, then it means the bottom of it. And love, okay. Let's take a look at these cards now. Let's see. And I've been told to switch decks. So let's switch it. Urban Tarot. Okay, let's see what's blocking your manifestation here. And we're gonna start talking. What's blocking your manifestation? Okay. What to pay attention to, or what to embrace, or what to do. Let's let gravity do its work. Success in love and 2 of Cups twice. Love twice. Judgment. And 5 of Swords. Okay, let me tune into this a bit before I start talking. So, what's coming through here? What's your blockage, guys? I mean, I have to say it here. For some of you, you might be aiming for something or want to graduate something that maybe your soul doesn't really want. So there can be a little bit of doubt when it comes to what you've studied and what you really want to do. Because a lot of you here really have a good education. Ask yourself a question: if that's something that you have high honors, of, is that giving you some kind of mind fuck? So is something that you are aiming for, or you were aiming for previously when it comes to education, ask yourself if that's something that's not blocking your manifestation. Only for those who have been thinking about a change. So maybe you have graduated and you were aiming for one thing, and now you suddenly started thinking that, you know what, it's actually not making me happy. I'm a bit anxious about it. For some of you, what's blocking your manifestation is the lifestyle. This is seeing how much time are you spending on your dream and how much time you're spending doing everything else. So how involved are you? How involved are you in this manifestation? How much have you done so far? This is saying, in order to align yourself with the manifestation, because how this happens, it's basically you yourself trying to get somewhere. So you need to start doing something about it. It's not all visual, it's not all in your mind. You have to start walking that path. Okay? So if you want to write music, start learning. Okay? Start learning how all of this and I'm seeing piano for some of you, and for seeing guitar, okay? But doesn't matter. The thing is, start learning something about it so that you can put yourself on the same vibration with the manifestation, with your goal, the same vibration, okay? So a lot of you here, it seems like you might be undecided too. because you have a really good drive for most of you here, but it seems like it's just so unsure. Everything is so unsure. So make up your mind. This is saying start spending more time. And again, do you know how I said to you that some of you, the crown, what I saw, the crown, and what this cake reminds me of here, let me adjust this. Those candles remind me of what I saw. It looks like a bit of a crown, right? Now, what this is talking about, lifestyle for some of you, and what you're doing might be blocking your manifestation. So this is talking about celebrations and abundance, okay? Partly for some of you, that can be wanting to celebrate life, wanting to be in a place that is very appreciated, you know, so that ego is coming through for some of you too. Wanting to aim for gold might be one of the blockages, and I don't know how that's coming through, but this is coming through a bit of the ego, okay? So really realize what it is that your soul desires, because what we see here, it seems like some of you might be really concentrated of being the best, of being better, of being this and that and that. And that can come through as comparison to other people. Now, what you really need to concentrate on is to firstly get to the place physically or mentally, for most of you physically, where you want to be. Are you in the right location? Are you in the right country? Are you in the right city? Are you in the right home? Are you feeling good there? Okay? For a lot of others of you, there is a blockage. Partly what you need to concentrate on here is your relationships. So what tends to happen, I've noticed, to people when they're trying to get something, let's say if you're trying to get money in life, but your relationships are effed, what's happening, the money, imagine like a clogged drain, right? So all your manifestations are blocked up there, right? And now you have this blockage here that can be a relationship sometimes with someone else. It can be your parent, shadow work. It can be your partner. It can be your crush. Is that relationship, is there one relationship that wasn't resolved for you, or you didn't want to work it out because it was somehow difficult for you, or you're waiting for a relationship to come? So now, once you're gonna start this finding out what it is about that relationship, because there's many of you watching this, I don't want to put you in a box. What is it about the relationship for you? Because that relationship can be holding everything else, okay, for you. Once you sort it out, it's like that blockage is released, and everything else that's pouring down, what was waiting above the blockage, that belongs to you as part of manifestation. I hope this made sense, what I just said now. Concentrate on your relationships, guys, pile number one. That's pretty strong here. Okay, for some of you, that can be a person living on the other side of the world or in another place, further away from you. And whoever I'm talking to, this relationship has been a long and a serious relationship. So someone wants to move in together here. I'm only talking to those who have been in relationship for the past couple of years at least, or I'd say a year, and it's been long distance. So you need to bring that together, this is saying, and that's when everything else will start flowing for you. Reflection is a big thing here, guys. Okay, look at yourself and look at what wasn't working out for you previously, and that pattern might be a part of your blockage. For a lot of you, that's going to be connected to your relationships. Look at your past relationship, look at your current relationship, what changed and what didn't. Where is that same pattern? Because I do see conflicts for some of you, and these conflicts can be in your own head, but also these can be conflicts with other people in your life. What is the blockage? I want to clarify it because I'm talking to too many people here. I want to kind of get a grasp of what's the main thing here. What's the blockage? Look, again, journey of some sorts, okay? You might have to move away. You might have to pack your shit and move away. Not for all of you, this is a physical journey. For some of you, this can be a mental journey with the 5 of Swords here, okay? So the journey is the biggest thing here. You need to take a journey in order to succeed, this is saying. So what kind of journey you have been thinking about? From one place to another. Answer that question for yourself. Even from the Taken card, what you've chosen here from the Intuitive, there is some kind of distance happening here. So the journey and locations is something that has to be looked at here, and it's influencing your manifestations. So once you'll get to the place where you want to be, and it's probably not the place where you are now, is when your manifestation will start opening up to you, and you're gonna start seeing the grasp of it. You'll be able to take it. Okay. I hope this made sense, pile number 1. This was a little bit mind effing, you know, for me to get a grasp of what exactly it is, because I kept looking at that side too, and it seems like some people had to hear about their bachelor's, I'm hearing, or their studies. Okay, so that was something that they want to change, and maybe they didn't know how to. Okay, so I hope this made sense. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. So let's see what's blocking your manifestations and what needs attention, and how can you unblock it, what you look at, what you let go of. We're gonna start channeling before, and we'll get into this reading in a moment. Whoa, I saw a horse. I mean, I don't know. Look up the meaning of spiritual meaning of a horse. Someone's gonna find a message there, because I see that horse moving. Okay. And stars. Horse and stars. It seems like pile number 2, people, you already have a grasp of that manifestation somehow. At least you see it visually, that it's somewhere there. You can feel it. And that can be closely related to your finances or your career, because I'm seeing pentacles. So let's take a look at this a bit. I'm gonna shuffle this deck, but we're gonna start with the Kipper, okay? What's blocking your manifestation, please? What's blocking your manifestation? What's blocking your manifestation? What's blocking it? Okay, what to concentrate on? What needs attention in order for it to happen? Pay attention to your money, right? That was coming through for you already. What to pay attention to? Your mindset. Your mindset might be your biggest enemy sometimes, okay? And we have love. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oop, cards on the floor. Someone has a back pain in this pile, because I keep feeling top of my shoulders. My shoulders are super tense in pile number 1. Sorry, pile number 2. It's almost like needles for someone out there. Okay, let's take a look at this. Tension. Tension is happening. What's blocking your manifestation? We have a woman. And we have crib. let's move on to tarot. Let's take a look at this. Wow, what's happening here, guys? Like, it's something is up. Tension. Does it make sense? Like, hurry, tension. Is that something that you feel? Okay, what's blocking it? Yeah, quick, you know, quick, swiftness. I want everything to be sorted out quickly. I want to find my happiness quickly. I want documents to be filled in quickly. I want this to be done and over with because I want to seek for my manifestation, my happiness, something that I want. So these guys need to chill, pile number 2. Yeah. Okay, we have 7 of Swords here. Pay attention to what females surround you around you. Do they wish the great happiness to you, or are they just someone who want to hear how you're doing and they're not really listening, but they want to hear something about your life? Doesn't have to be a female, it can be feminine energy, okay? So you gotta know who I'm talking about here straight away because you feel it. For some of you, in order to manifest something, you need to sort out some files, documents. Justice system is getting in the way here for some of you. And for some of you, it can be connected with child or with family matters of some sort. So that has to be sorted out before this manifestation can actually unfold. Okay? Really pay attention, pile number 2, who is two-faced, who is very open and transparent. Because even taken from your intuitive card, what I can say here is that someone might be two-faced. And you need to acknowledge it because this person might somehow influence your manifestation, okay? So you have to get this over and done with, whatever documents you need to fill, whatever book you need to read for some of you, okay? Whatever it is that needs to be sorted, it has to be sorted for you. But take it day by day, take one day at a time, because it seems like you're rushing very much here. And you need to stop rushing, this is saying. Sooner or later, the shadiness will be revealed to you. And I think some of you have recently heard that from somewhere else. Something about this shady person or something of that sort. How to be in order for this manifestation to start unfolding, start happening in your life. You need an order. This is saying we have the Emperor. Don't take no shit. This is saying, okay? You have to step in your power, pile number 2. Never let anyone manipulate you. Never let anyone step over your boundaries, because boundaries are very important for pile number 2. Okay? And don't let people influence you in any way. Decide, that's what I want, that's what I'm gonna get to. I don't care what you say. Death. And I'm clarifying things as I go, right? So look, you have to find order to your finances, right? You need to have a plan when it comes to it. Not only finances, your career, you know, how you want it to be. That has to be paid attention to here. Another thing what's coming through is there has to be death to gloom and doubt. Okay? Death to negative thinking. And someone is in relationship with someone toxic possibly, or someone who's not fulfilling them. So let go of the love that feels very burdensome. And for some of you, that's a big blockage here, because this lady wasn't able to take it anymore, so she's dropped her wands. And I've clarified the love card, and it's talking about too difficult to handle. So pick your scenario. These are very individual, okay? These are very personal stories here. someone has a blockage when it comes to court dealings, when it comes to justice system, documents are not filled, visas, whatever has to be done that way. Some of you have to read a book or really get into this manifestation, you know, step your game up, it's saying. Now, some others are dealing with a toxic person, and it doesn't have to be a female, because that's coming through in relationships here. It can be masculine or feminine that is giving you some kind of burdens. So you're gonna feel energetically that this person is kind of making you feel like, I'm not sure about them, you know, and you're thinking, but you don't want to say anything. You're like, but they kind of, and you keep doubting. Every time you doubt someone, it means that your intuition is speaking to your higher self, saying, hey, hello. So really pay attention to that, okay, when it comes to relationships in your life. Some of you have really something blocking. Someone is blocking it for you, but because you let them, so it comes back to you, because only you can release those ones, okay? Now, one more thing here. Regarding the abundance, I feel like for some of you, I don't feel like you are not abundant, guys. You are abundant if you choose to see it that way. So how much abundance, financial abundance, do you need for you to feel abundant? This is the question, because intuitively, I don't feel like you are super broke. I feel like you maybe choose to see yourself like that. So again, death to a doubtful mindset, death to gloom, death to anything that is of lack, okay? Once you clear that out, but again, pay attention to people surrounding you. This is the main thing for pile number 2. Would it be love connection? Would it be friendship, family member? Whoever feels shady or whoever is not transparent. Let's say if you're waiting for communication and you don't get it, it's saying that's a blockage. Clear that out first, sort it out. That's when you're gonna be opening the doors to your manifestations, okay? So I hope this made sense, pile number 2, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3 people. So let's see what's up with you. First off, we're going to be channeling before we start looking at your cards. Okay, so give me a moment here. Okay, I'm hearing a loss. It can be a loss, or the blockage can be a loss, or it can be, I'm hearing forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself for something, or there is that loss that you feel still that is somehow blocking your manifestations, okay? This pile is making me feel you're very good people, pile number 3. You care about your home environment, and something might have happened in your home that is like shifted things upside down, okay? So I don't know what happened exactly, but somehow that might be influential to your whole manifestation here. And for some of you, it's okay to feel on hold, because I feel like intuitively, this is saying it's okay to feel on hold for now, okay? There's gonna be a time for it. So let's take a look at your Keeper deck, and let's see, before we start with tarot. Okay, let's see, what is blocking your manifestation? Sorry, I forgot to take cards from pile number 2. Here we go. What's blocking your manifestation? We have abundance. What's blocking your manifestation? We have thoughts. What to pay attention to? Older woman. I'm hearing ask the woman. The first woman comes to your mind. Ask her for advice or for guidance. Reconnect to this woman. She wants to talk. She might be She might want to say something. Someone's mother or grandmother is coming through here. What to pay attention to. Work. Okay, hard workers, pile number 3. Let's take a look a bit into this. So what we have here. What's the blockage for you here? What's the blockage for you here? What not to do? Okay. What's the blockage for you here? Okay. Thoughts. Clarified by the moon. Let's pull one more. What's the blockage? Okay, low mindset is coming through here quite strongly. And again, I'm feeling lost. I don't know why I'm feeling lost with this file. What did you lose? Or whom did you lose? Who walked away? Okay. Okay, it means the bottom. Okay. Ace of Pens. You need to start something new. Okay, we're gonna get into this. Work is the vibe here for pile number 3. You're all about work. How can I get this money? How can I get these finances in place? How can I have a very stable home environment? Yeah. And how can I tune into this abundant lifestyle? All right, give me a second here. We're gonna take a look at this. Some of you are approaching your finances or career from a perspective that is not the best. So this is saying what's blocking it really. It seems like you really want to seek for independence, and maybe this is saying it's not the right time just yet, because you can get there, guys. Okay, there is no issue with that, but it's talking about you being independent, and that's something that's blocking it. So again, do you ask help or do you ask for advice when you feel like you need it? Or you tend to be like, I can do it on my own? Because for you guys, it seems like you might need someone's advice, professional advice, or you need to find out some kind of information. You're not too far off here, okay? You need to find out some kind of information to be advised, and to be given some kind of communication here. So I feel like a lot of you have felt like you needed that, but maybe your pride got in the way and you're like, I can do it, you know. Another thing is coming through, and it was coming through in a couple of other piles here, is your own thoughts. But in this pile, I feel like your own thoughts sometimes trick you which way to go. So you're okay, you need to find the difference between your intellect and between your intuition, because your intuition knows where you need to go, and where you need to go is where you feel safe and secure. Okay, you need to find your safe and secure ground. What brings you security? This is saying sense of security, because whatever you're trying to achieve here, yes, you head in the right way, but your approach is not the approach that should be applied. So you need to shift your approach of how you're going about the situation. Are you more concentrated on the negative aspects here, what we see, okay? Or are you going that way and maybe you need to just shift a little bit towards that way and come back to the main track? There's somehow need of shift of direction, but it's not going to be like it's going to take you other way completely. You might need to take sidetrack and come back to the main road, you see? I hope it's making sense. But independence and wanting to earn certain amount of money can be a blockage for you. Now, this thing, how important it is for your soul. What's more important, to earn certain amount of money or to do a job that is dear to your heart? Because it seems like a lot of you are doing already the job, or you have a grasp of a job that will bring you this happiness, soul fulfillment, okay? And you are blocked on your finances, on money coming in right now here, because it seems like you need this fresh approach to your career. So some of you might need to start something new, a new job, in a similar field, maybe something similar about it, but you might need to refresh it somehow, okay? And you need to be consistent in your work, which you are. I'm not feeling that this card is telling you how, sorry, let me focus. It's not telling you how you are not. It's saying how you are, because intuitively I'm feeling you such hard work as pile number 3s. Right now your home environment needs the most of attention. And take your time to really build that stability for yourself in your home. Some of you might be pregnant, or you just given birth, talking to probably 1 or 2 people out there. And really ask for advice from that older female. So that can be a parent type. If for some of you, if you feel like if you are spiritual, okay, at all, if you feel like you're being communicated from this, like, is there a communication from maybe universe or spirit guides or something, you need to tune into that aspect, because here you're on a right track, pile number 3s. I don't think that you need to shift a lot over here. There isn't many blockages apart from you accepting advice, accepting help, accepting that sometimes you don't know as much about something and you might need a little bit of guidance, okay? For probably a couple of others of you here, you are in a low mindset and that's blocking you, but there is not many for you here, okay? You can pick yourself up pretty quickly. I can't even speak here. It doesn't let me. It seems like, again, you have a grasp of it, of the pentacles, of the stability, of what it is that you're going to be getting in the future, okay? Just maybe try applying a different approach to how you go about things, because that's important. Connect with that older woman, whoever she is, ask for advice. She is waiting for you, it seems like, and she could really help you out. It doesn't have to be an older woman, it's just a female vibe here. Okay, and we both hold female, male, you all know this, so it's not gender specific. Okay, concentrate on your occupation and work, and that's something that you I think obsessed about, pile number 3 at this very moment. So I don't need to tell you that, but what I need to tell you is to seek for your peace. What's bringing you peace? Okay, and how can you put that peace of mind together with the money? So how can you find the workplace or the space for yourself, or an approach that is giving you somehow that peace, but also money is flowing in, because you need both. Okay, I hope this made sense, pile number 3. Not many blockages. Best of luck in the future. Bye for now. Hello, pile 4 people, what's up? So let's take a look at your blockages and what you need to change, or maybe what the blockage is itself. We're gonna take a look at this and what part of yourself to embrace. And for you, I was drawn to switching decks. For you, I wanted to use steampunk, and it seems like you're a bit different from the crowd here, right? Let's channel before we start and get into this reading. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, a boot came through. I don't know how that happened, but like a massive boot. I don't really know a spiritual meaning of boot or a shoe, but that, you might find a message there. It seems like this is a spiritual pile. You have to tune into your spirituality to get to where you want to be. Okay? So maybe you haven't explored something as much just yet. Maybe you need to find some kind of niche to get yourself into that spirituality in order to get to where you want to be. Because you're very connected, guys. You're very connected. It's just there's something that you have to do about it. So let's take a look. Okay. I'm going to shuffle this deck and we're going to be using the Kipper to... Okay, let's take a look at one side. One side is going to be talking about what is actually blocking your manifestation. There we go. Hangman. The World, the Fool, whoa, all major arcanas. Okay, let's see what it is that you need to concentrate on or how to be in order to get there. Two of Cups told you a spiritual pile, right? King of Pens, Queen of Wands. Okay, interesting. Let's take a look at your Kipper deck. What it is that's blocking your manifestation. We have great happiness. What else? Something false. I want third card for you guys here. Something false. Who's jealous here? Okay, let's take a look at this. And change. Okay, I got this. Yeah, and it makes sense. Change and the Fool. You see how that's related? You can't see. Let me show you. Hope you can see here. Okay, let's take a look at what to concentrate on or what to prioritize. We have older woman. This is a parent type. Every time I have this, I pull this lady. Relationships with parents and main man. Yeah, parents, I told ya. Now one more. It's gonna be one more scenario here though, so wait for it. Rest or illness. Okay. I feel like I want something else for you guys. Okay, let's pull from tea leaf. What's blocking your manifestation? Okay. We have throne, position of authority. Okay. And diamonds, you'll be receiving or given a precious gift. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let me tune in. Okay, look, for you guys, sometimes you might be very spaced out. And you might be up there, okay? So you might be too much into spirituality sometimes. And that can be blocking your manifestations. So it can be a couple of ways. Some people, what they tend to do, they tend to go and concentrate on, you know, different things that does include being out of this 3D world. Okay, so it can also include tarot readings. So maybe some of you are watching too many of them and you think everything's gonna unfold that way, okay? And you get a little bit you might whatever you're getting from spirituality, you might mistaken it for something else. So now, every time you work with something that is spiritual, so let's say you watch tarot readings, or you're channeling, or you're trying to somehow develop yourself spiritually, you need the balance, okay? You need to come back to the 3D life here. You can't be daydreaming there too much, because how to bring that manifestation down for yourself in order for you to be able to grasp it, you need the 3D world. This is saying, hey, okay, how much do you do you think you can achieve while visualizing and looking at all of these spiritual things? Okay, how many messages you receive there, and what is the other aspect to you? How willing are you to change? Because it seems like for some of you, you might be on hold when it comes to making that change. So in 3D, nothing might be happening for you because you're too much up out there, and you might not do something that you need to do yourself in order to pull it back to earth. I hope it's making sense here. I'm hearing don't leave it for, don't leave everything for the universe. Sometimes you need to move yourself. Okay, that's very important for pile number 4s. People are very influential when it comes to your manifestation here. So the people that I would look and pay attention to is, one of them is a fire sign, very strong fire sign here. Okay, whoever this fire sign is, it seems like they're very attractive, and this is someone who would be able to advise you somehow professionally. Okay, because my Queen of Wands in this deck, she is very professional. So if you wanted to do something connected to that manifestation, to your dream of some sorts, right, something that you want to gain, she could advise you if you wanted to, and that can be very important for you. Now, connecting to people and community is a big thing here. I don't know why, but it seems in order for you to manifest something, you have to be a bit of humanitarian here, and to communicate with people from different places, different ages, different backgrounds, and find soul connections. So your soul tribe is really important for pile number 4s. Okay, pay attention to what is false, what maybe it might be karmic for you, and what is your true soul tribe. Because your true soul tribe will be driving you forward. So for a lot of you, it can be that you need to maybe collect those little gems, okay, like diamonds here. Those people who are diamonds for you. And collect them, and then you're going to start realizing what impact people who surround you make when it comes to your manifestations. Because when it comes to manifestations, we have such a massive ability to get them ourselves, but if we're not surrounded by right people, it can be really difficult. And that's very important for pile number 4s, because pile number 4s are intuitive, empathic people, and sometimes they might need a little bit more tribe members around them in order to even come up with certain ideas. Because you guys, it seems like you have a lot to offer, but you need to reconnect with your tribe in order to get there, and really understand what is false, or what is like broken promises I'm almost hearing here. Okay, and what it is that you can actually accomplish. So there is that side of being really up there, like I said, you know, in the clouds. And the other side, what you have to be like is be more professional, be more grounded. Grounded is very strong here, and reconnect with people. For some of you, authority somehow playing a role in blockages here. Position of authority. So it might be someone, maybe a person who's not allowing you to move forward, and you'll have to wait for divine timing to sort this out for you. Okay, it seems like there's something karmic happening here on that side. So the karmic lesson has to be over and done with, and that's the moment when you'll start connecting to those tribe members a bit more than before, and somehow they're very important on your growth. There is big importance when it comes to connecting with people, and they're very different to probably even some of your family members I'm hearing. Okay, make sure that people who are, again, I keep looking at that something false, and you know, and diamond next to it is talking about Make sure that those diamonds are actually diamonds. Okay? It's very strange here for pile number 4. Make sure that you see clearly. Clarity is a very big thing here, because in Great Happiness card we have the sun, okay, shining. Here I'm looking at this reflection here. It's clear. Diamond is clear. You need clarity. What is real and what is promises. And now what is real is somehow connected to a group of people. So in order to manifest this thing for you, you might need to start working maybe with people, or reconnecting with your family members and healing those relationships. What's blocking? Not wanting to hear, okay? Stop talking, stop talking. Someone really doesn't want to hear what the other one has to say. Make sure that you don't block these manifestations for yourself. If you are not ready to hear the truth, this is saying it's not the time yet. So what needs clarity? What maybe you had your eyes and ears closed to? Okay, for some of you that's very strong here. Did you have your eyes shut to something that was pretty clear, but you didn't want to acknowledge it? What to do? Meditation is a big thing here for you guys. So, but this is talking about grounded meditation, okay? So you need to somehow, from meditation, ground yourself. So grounding is a big thing here, guys. You need to come back to earth, this is saying, and you need to have a balance. Because the moment you are unbalanced and you're too much up in the air, you are not present. Look, you see? The Queen of Swords is helping other people out. Let me focus. And she's sharing her knowledge. So it's a big community vibe to pile number 4s. Whatever you do and whatever you're trying to achieve here, you have to do it. I don't necessarily want to say in team, but you somehow have to reconnect or connect with people who are of a similar mindset. Find your soul tribe. You're going to see how everything will start escalating for you. But before you do that, you need to get rid of something false. False promises, false people, or maybe yourself who's trying to tell yourself that this situation or person is good for me, but not really. Okay? I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. So pay attention to those things. I hope this helps you out. Released you from some maybe burdens, or clarified what it is that might be possibly blocking your development and manifestation. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.